So as we know, okay, apply to the Fa Jing, we know that in this case we use the 7 volts as the inertia or starting point. We inject the action force down to the ground, and then we get the reaction force to issue out to whatever the target, okay, traveling from in the Jing path, okay. So we know where it starts, we know what path is taken, and we know how long or how much the force flowing out. Okay, let me talk to you talk about the Jing the force flow. Okay, so the force flow actually do flow like from 7 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. Okay, and also the minutes, the seconds. Okay, this action force going down to the ground at that instance, there is a delay, a small delay between that going down to the ground and the reaction force coming out from the ground. There is a delay there. Okay, so that is the reason why I call it a force flow, because it is not like everything, all joints suddenly apply force in the same time. No, it travel through the 7 volts. It's not that all 7 volts works in the same time. Sometimes people have this idea that all the 7 volts in the same time, in the same instant, apply force or doing those kind of stuff. Actually, in the force flow handling, no, that's not the case. It is like a highway, or like a pipeline. Okay, like a pipeline, the water has to take time to flow out. Okay, it's not like everything appear at the same time. It's like not the 7, whatever in the force flow in the 7 is not going to appear in the same time with the force flow in the first bowl. Okay, so I like to make that really clear. It's not like usually people think about the 6 harmony or the 6 joints. They use the 6 joints all in the same time. No, that's not the case. This is have a progressive type of thing. Okay, it's traveling. Okay, so let's talk about the 5 basic Jing type within the 小链条 sets. Okay, so this is actually in your 小链条 sets. Okay, this thick one is actually the Yang Jing type. Okay, the Yang Jing generations. So it just from ground, it just push up to whatever the target. This one, the red with the black, is the yin yang balance one, where you should issue a action force down to the ground, and then the reaction force flow from the feet bowls to the ankle bowls to the knee bowls, up and move up. Okay, so this is the 7 bowls, the Jing or the force flow using all the 7 bowls. Okay, so that's first type. So where do you find this? It's in your Yat Tan Sam Folk section, 1 Tan 3 Folk section, or the so-called, sometimes we call it the Sam Bai Fort section. That's where it is when you do your Tan slowly and so forth. Okay. Okay, the second type is the 3 bowls Jing. 3 bowls Jing, instead of using the feet bowl, start from the feet bowl, doing the 7, the total holistic 7 bowls Jing, it start from your shoulder, meaning your shoulder blade and your shoulder area. Okay, and of course the Yang type, as this thick blue, the Yang type is issued directly from that. As for the yin yang or the reaction type, actually it issue from that point, okay, from the solder point, the solder bowl point, it issue one action force downward on the reverse directions, and there is a reaction force going issue out on the opposite direction. So this is the three bowl jing. So why is it different there? Oh, because the 7-bowl jing is because it has to travel that 7 bowls. It takes more long time. It's a powerful, very powerful, but it takes a long time. As this one is less powerful, but it takes shorter time. Okay. So now this is the third one, which is the 2-bowl jing. So 2-bowl jing, this is what usually we use. This is the jing where we initiate from the elbow. Okay. So the yang type is you push it up this way. The yin yang type is you fire one backward, and which is the action force, and then there is a reaction force going issue outward. Okay. So there's the third type. The fourth type, this is what the type of the jing which is you using in the sun punch. Okay. Using the wrist, a single wrist. So the snap of the wrist. So again, the yang type is just snap the wrist, you push up, okay, and issue the jing out or the force flow out. And the yin yang type is you fire one backward, and then use the reaction force to issue, okay, issue forward. And of course, the yang type, you will have a reaction force, because when you fire action force like this, there will be a reaction force. Okay, but usually people which using the yang type just focus on fire forward. Okay, the action force, and actually it is not concerned much about this reaction force. Okay. And it turns out that this reaction force can be a very dissipative and make this jing not as effective sometimes. Okay. As for the action and reaction force one, it take care of itself. And for this one, okay, we can talk about this too. If you fire a yang type out and people lap sao, do a lap sao at you, you might get pulled away because of it follow your action force. Okay, they take advantage of action force. But if you do a yin yang type or the reaction force type, because the initial force flow is inject into the ground, okay, or the opposite direction. So even people do a lap sao at you, okay, they already have a counter force vector there. Okay, so the lap sao people do at you is not that destructive compared with the one which is using the yang side only. Okay. Now, okay, so the last type, the fifth type, is a type which is like when we do a tan sao. Okay. When if we have a fork sao and tan sao, we turn the fork and tan, okay, turn the fork and tan, okay. So it's a spiral type, okay. So usually this joint, the wrist joints, the elbow joints, and the solder joints or solder bowls involved. Okay, so it's a three bowls type, okay, of spiraling. Okay, so in other words that your tan sao, when you turn from fork sao to tan sao, fork sao to tan sao, those type of stuff. Okay, again the same thing is that you can initiate the jing in different way. One is say here with the elbow. Of course, you can do it with your shoulder also, but in this case, it's like if you do it with your elbow. Okay, you twist your elbow, turn into the tan sao from a folk sao, and if the using the yang jing, yang force flow, you just go from here, you just issue it up. And as for the yin yang or the reaction force type, you just shooting the reaction force backward, and then you have one you're shooting the action force backward, and then you have reaction force issue forward. Okay, so all this 5 type is here is within the 修炼套 practice. Okay, and so this is all about the jing, and actually the hand doesn't have to move that much, the arm doesn't have to move that much, because it is the force flow which is playing at. So especially in the middle gate or the indoor gate, rapid fire in the indoor gate, the hand doesn't pull back, the hand just generate the force flow and shooting out, issue out without moving this hand. As for hitting is you have to move your hand, your physical. Okay, so hope that this give you an idea what I'm talking about. And of course, I would say that this is just a beginning, and I hope that more and more better way of explaining things will come out, or describing things and come out when everybody progress. Okay, this is for today.